Hello everyone, today we are going to be preparing our bed. We are making a raised bed and we wanted to take you all along on the journey. This is the area that we cleaned up really well, that housed a lot of like the tomatillos, the cabbage, all those different things. So now we are preparing it now today to make our raised beds using these T-blocks right here. And we have some wood over here that we're going to be using. So let's start this area. All right, so now we're going to be adding, we put our blocks here, and now we're going to be adding the wood that we got. See, it fits right in there perfectly. And so of course we're going to be filling in these edges that you can kind of like see through on the other end. We're going to be filling in with dirt and some other wood on the end as well. But right now we're measuring how long we're going to make this bed. So the other one right here, it goes right in there, and so this is how it looks on one side. And then we're going to add to this side. Of course, we're going to be cleaning up the bed a little bit more once it's all tilled and everything, and adding some landscaping material for weed barrier. But right now, we're going to be continue doing this. So, fits right there like a puzzle. Yeah. We added this one now. Just like a puzzle. Simple. And I would say these beds cost us about $40 for a very large bed. I'm gonna move this out the way. This post, we have these posts here. We put them here earlier so we can put a little barrier for the deer and the animal. So we'll do that, afterwards. Basically, we're just trying to measure this thing out to make sure how much space we're going to be, tilling in this square. All right, so we measured out the whole entire area, and it's very large. So this is how it's looking right now, and now we're going to start tilling. Since we know how much room we have in here, we're going to start tilling up. This is already composted, it's already fertilized, everything. So throughout the year we put ashes, we put nitrogen, we put potassium, all these different things in this area that we're going to be planting our vegetation. So now we're going to start tilling. All right, so now we are smoothing out our bed where we tilled with the rake, the back of the rake, just to smooth it out some. And later on, we're going to be adding a little bit more soil. But right here is pretty good still. It's pretty fertilized and well draining as well. So it's like a loamy type soil over here. But so far it's looking good. Alhamdulillah. Alright, so now we are working on the second bed right here, right next to the chicken coop. And we already put the 4 long pieces of wood and the 4 bricks right here. And so now we're going to be tilling this side. So we done the second bed right here, and now we're just smoothing it out. It's the same size as the first bed that we did over here. So we have a little bit of soil to add to it and do a little bit of touching up, and then we're going to add our plants because it's already fertilized. It's been fertilized for a year now. I want to do a quick update. This is our plastic we took down while the weather was inclement weather. But this is an update of the back area we showed earlier in the video. We got a lot. Well, the young man got a lot done. As you can see, we're still building the raised beds. Planted some plants over here. He also made a sign. We're going to put a sign here and put some lights up, as you can see, and build a walkway border right here. You can see it's still building it up. And the other bed right here has some plants in here. Did a walkway right here in the middle. And built a little enclosed garden area for some seeds. There's some climbing plants growing here. Some solar lights. Another area for a garden, a gated garden over here. As well as the greenhouses over here. They took the plastic off because it was inclement weather. They have a little sitting area he made down here. So, still got quite a bit of work to do, but so far, this is a very large area. So far, this is how it looks. All right, everyone, this is our raised bed area. As you can see, with the 4 posts that we have on each end of our bed, going a little bit further out, we put some chicken wire. That's what we generally use, something cheap, not too expensive, to protect our beds from deer and all whatnot, and cats getting in there and doing their stuff inside of your bed. But as you can see, we've put a little bit more fertilizer. We're going to soften this area a lot more, and we put around the perimeter of this bed so it can be a weed barrier. And then what we do the course of the season, what we do is we put pots over here or whatnot, or anything that we see fit to plant. We try to plant in every area of the garden. But as you can see, this is complete. Almost complete. It's real simple. It's nothing like major. We just put a little bit of these posts here to keep it a little bit secure in case it's windy or whatnot. And as you can see over here, this is the side of, this is from last year. And as you can see, the weeds never came up from right here. But we made a door right here. And so what we do is we just open up this fence area right here. I'm gonna cut that off and make it more, put a little sticker or, post on the end of it, but to make it so we can go in and out of the garden area. But this bed right here, we said we were going to do garlic earlier in the video, but we have a lot of garlic in another area in the garden, garlic and onions, a bunch of them. And so right now we're going to probably put the lettuce, some spinach, and some greens in this area. So you never know, we change sometimes. But last year, like I said, it was tomatillos and it was cabbage kind of stuff. So we try to rotate our garden. So this year we're going to probably put some lettuce and stuff in it. So we'll see. So as you can see, it's already prepared. It rained a few, so the ground is really, really soft. So we're going to be using our tiller over here to soften up here, and then actually the bed is actually ready to start planting in the month of April. It's April, everyone. Year's already flying by. So you want to get out there, get your plants, get out there and plant some seeds, some seedlings.